Hi guys, Peter Finch here, down at the Belfry, and we are recreating 12 of the greatest Ryder Cup shots seen at this venue, and also giving you some technical instruction on how to play them. And we're going to be looking at Padraig Harrington's 2002 chip and run here on the 17th to help secure a win with Nicholas Fask in the doubles. And it's pretty much a perfect example of what you want to be seeing when considering playing a chip and run, because we've got a little bit of a rise up to the green, then it flattens out, and then the green gradually rises up to the pin, and it presents you with a lot of options of how you can play this shot. You can get out a wedge and try and fly it all the way, or you can go right down to a low lofted iron and hit a run, and even a putter if you really want to. Now, before we actually kind of have a look at the point that I want to land it and how much do we want this to be running out, let's have a little bit of a look at the technique. It's very, very simple to actually do with a bit of practice. So I've got an 8-iron here, which I'll explain my club selection in a moment. For a chip and run shot though, you want your body weight to be slightly forward. You want your feet and your hips to be slightly open to the target to preset an impact position. You want your shoulders bringing round so they're still parallel to the target line. The hands slightly ahead of the ball. And as you actually hit the shot, all you really want to be doing is keeping the relationship between the hands, the shoulders and the arms and the club the same. So you've got a triangle between the arms and the shoulders. You're turning that back, keeping the body weight in exactly the same position, the lower half in the same position, turning the shoulders through and maintaining this same triangle. So simple-ish with practice. But the reason I've selected my 8-iron here is because I need to get this ball elevated enough to get over the rise to the front of the green. I then need to pitch it onto the green and get it running as soon as possible up to the pin. If I chose a 9-iron or a wedge, I'd have to fly it further on. If I chose a 7 or a 6, it'd be pitching into the bank. And both those things will breed inconsistency. I won't be able to tell how the ball's going to react. As soon as I get the ball running on the green, I will have an understanding and I will have a knowledge of how it will react. And I can also read this like a little bit of a putt as well. So I know it's going to be going uphill. I think it's going to turn around slightly to the right-hand side once it actually kind of raises up the last little crest. But we will see. So that same setup. Ball position pretty much central. I don't want it too far back, so I don't want to drill it straight down into the ground. Just want to be landing it at the front of that green. A little bit of weight forward. Rocking that triangle back and through. Pitching it at the front. If I've judged it correctly, that should be a pretty good shot. Do it! 98% a perfect instructional video.